when you have a single institutional sort of center of authority, it does have a tendency to push out dissenting voices. It does have a tendency to keep, people who might have an insight or an interest in focusing on some aspect of truth that's inconvenient to the parties in power, party small p, that is, they get pushed out. And so social media, and I think that your examples are good ones, the lab leak hypothesis, et cetera. Social media provides people a way into the conversation where the traditional gatekeepers may not have allowed it before, right? But, you got two problems. One, perhaps the folks who are running the social media company are now themselves sort of grafting into sort of the larger established leadership class in ways that reintroduce the gatekeeper problem, perhaps. And two, it because of all the perverse sort of incentives governing the conversation, broadly speaking, it does what Eric Weinstein said, which is sort of scramble our collective sense-making capacity. And so there's no silver bullet. Everything is a matter of acknowledging trade-offs so that we can find balance, right? That's really what it is. And when we, mature enough to be able to accept the fact that there are no perfect solutions, but by working through the trade-offs, we can find progress that, allows us to achieve greater balance and build from there. Then we can start, moving it forward. But until that's the case, as long as the balkanization of our political culture leads every institution to seemingly be a vehicle for an ideological agenda, as each one tries to maintain its sort of gatekeeper status in its own universe, then the American people, broadly speaking, will have no reason to trust Congress, media, universities, the churches, even, and the other major institutions of society, because they increasingly seem like they're not trying to represent the general interests of society, but rather the particular political and social interests of one group or another.